All right, we're waiting for their game to begin. We are recording. This is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, crazy, crazy. Damwon showed some good form on some players in their games. They lost to Loki in the best of 5, but who cares, honestly? I don't fucking give a shit. Do you give a shit? I don't give a shit. So with that being said, you know, happens. Damwon, their bot lane looks like a liability. They get ignored a lot in bans because a lot of bans need to fall onto Nuguri and Showmaker. Canyon is quite inconsistent in his performance, and I think Canyon is going to be the difference maker. If Canyon has a good game, I think he can demolish Xmithy. Depends on Xmithy's champion pool here. A lot of his champions have been nerfed. Giovanni has been nerfed. Gragas has been nerfed. This is something that makes it harder. Syndra first ban. Coach Kim knows what he's doing. Syndra ban is only for mid lane though, because honestly, double lift on Syndra is not a thing. Pantheon, red side ban, Zaya ban. This might be a Kaiser first pick for Damwon. Kaiser first pick. Maybe they play Gragas into Alistar, pick Alistar blind as well. I don't know if Beryl plays Gragas. This is live, we're watching the draft live. Team Liquid. Need to consider if they want to ban top laners on red side. Usually it's hard to find them. Renekton ban might be good as well. Renekton is something that Damwon has first picked. But I think it's fine to not first pick Renekton specifically into Team Liquid, because I don't think Team Liquid is going to lock it in. But a lot of teams have done preparation, so maybe I'm wrong on that. A lot of teams have done preparation to set up a Renekton. Here Team Liquid have potential to pick Sona Tarek if they want to play it. This is something that they played a lot. I don't know how strong it is, honestly. I haven't seen it such a long time. Yumi is banned because Damwon are like, fuck that. You know, we don't want to deal with random crap. First Kaiser could be on the menu here. Heimerdinger ban. It's a solo queue scout or what? Kaiser first pick for nuclear. Gragas first pick. I respect it. Honestly, Gragas was nerfed in such a small way, and I think Gragas is unbelievably busted. Gragas, best champion. Love Gragas. Kaiser is also high prio. This is what I expected as the first pick. But Gragas diminishes the champion pool of Team Liquid's jungler big time. And it's also a flex. Gragas can still go into bottom. You deny enemy from picking Alistar. Gragas can be great against Alistar, can be fine with Kaiser as well. So we'll see what the continuation here from Team Liquid will be. My voice is slowly dying on me, but who cares? It's worlds, baby. Trying to find water, but there's none to be found. Let's just do our best with no water. Galio. Ooh, Galio support is not a thing. So this is the Galio mid lane. Oh! Get in there, baby, get in there. Keep in mind, Yasuo Gragas can still go into bot lane. Depending on the support lock-in, Gragas Yasuo can be a full bot lane thing. So Yasuo Gragas still has some options. Galio is going into mid lane for sure. Galio is not that great into Yasuo 1v1. Jarvan locked in. I don't think Jarvan is that great here. Jarvan has some options to have some impact onto the Gragas early on, but if he doesn't find invades, then Gragas is slowly going to outscale him, and finding a kill on Yasuo early might be difficult. Sure, they have some options. Galio and Jarvan Flash can be dangerous for sure. So it's not. We shouldn't disrespect this early game at all from Team Liquid. I'm very curious to see what they pick in the top lane. So right now they only see Vladimir, and depending on the bans here, Damwon's bans are going to be very telling. Top lane bans potentially. Kled is a ban. Gangplank, they know that Impact wants to play GP. This is what they are trying to funnel him into. The GP might have a very hard time against these 3 champions that are showing. 3 champions that are very good against Gangplank already. So let's see what Impact's champion pool has to offer. He's gonna pick a Nico here and do a crazy route 40 minutes into the game. But right now, I think with this draft, it might expose Impact. It might expose Impact big time. Kale gets banned because Team Liquid sniffed it out as something that the Korean teams have prepped, and they are worried about it. RNG also prepped it. We know that there is one side of the world that scrimmed. The Chinese teams and the Korean teams scrimmed, and then the European teams and North American teams scrimmed. So this Kale is more of a Asian side of the bucket. Aatrox blind pick onto the top lane. Still, this Vladimir could go elsewhere. Vladimir is fine into Galio. We don't know where it goes yet. If there is some counter that they want to pick into Aatrox and then send Yasuo Gragas into bot, they're leaving support pick for last because there are some supports that are better into Yasuo Gragas than others. So that's of course fine. Okay. Veigar Alistar. Boom. This is something that definitely has options to one-shot. So CodeJJ could pick a Rakan here. He could pick a Nautilus. Rakan, I think I like the most. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe a Morgana. Whoa, that's a Galio support. Okay, I thought Galio support was just non-existent. Because without the flash taunt, taunt flash, he doesn't do much. But I think against Alistar it might be fine, because Alistar is going to have a hard time comboing in. If Alistar combos in, he's going to get one-shotted. So maybe CodeJJ can get the prio. LeBlanc is picked into the mid lane. Galio used as a flex pick. We saw it here. Team Liquid playing their hand. Gragas as a flex. It makes sense, because honestly picking his first two if it's not a flex, then, it kind of sucks. So here, Galio is going to be useful for the combo with Jarvan. He's going to ult him, of course, do the combinations. I'm going to move the camera because you don't see the Alistar pick. Boom, Alistar pick. There we go. I'm going to move it back because I don't want to do it in the middle of the game. It's top lane matchup. Let's see. Nuguri is going to klepto it up. I don't know how many windows Aatrox is going to get in this matchup. But if he itemizes too heavily on MR, Yasuo is going to destroy him too. LeBlanc is a great pick against enemy team, honestly. LeBlanc is one of the better mid laners into a Yasuo Gragas combination. But if Yasuo can play aggressively, then LeBlanc loses this matchup. LeBlanc loses a lot of matchups where the enemy can play aggressive. The strength of LeBlanc is the fact that she can always force a gank. Like W into chain covers a lot of space, a lot of distance. So you need to respect it if the enemy jungle is playing better. So this is all on Canyon. Can Xmithy and Jensen find 2v2 kills in the mid lane? That's a big question mark. Bottom matchup should be in favor of Team Liquid. As long as Damwon Gaming scale on bottom, they are happy. And that's the story of Damwon. Something that is important to highlight is that the enemy team is very, very magic damage heavy. Super magic damage heavy, and in the mid lane there is no cleanse. Yasuo has no cleanse, so if Yasuo is a target in these team fights and they have a lot of MR, then things might look quite dangerous. So they have a Cull in the top lane and the Klepto. He is here to make money. Let's see how it pays off. I think this is him disrespecting Impact big time, but it seems like Nuguri is the type of player to disrespect anyone on the planet. And this is why we love him. Damwon, a bottom matchup, should lose early, but then eventually they gain traction as they get one item. They will reach numbers where they can one-shot, but it's very easy for Galio to turn on an Alistar and then go. But level 6, there's a lot of burst here on Damwon. Level 3, there's a lot of burst because, you put the E, Alistar can W, Kai'Sa into the wall, and then Q after. But of course, Galio is going to have hands and respond to it as well. So early on, I think it's very dangerous for Alistar to combo. If he does, most likely he dies. So I think Team Liquids definitely have the better bot lane matchup, but this is something I have not so much knowledge on, so maybe we will learn together. Xmithy with the leash. Impact, I think he has leashed 80% of his life, and that's respectful. A lot of top laners don't want to leash. Nuguri doesn't want to leash, and even though I've been very hard on Impact, everything in the game is designed to fuck him over from his team side, and this might be something that other top laners don't deal with well. Nuguri now kleptoing it up. knows that Javan started on red. He is safe from any level 2 gank shenanigans because they warded 3 sides. This is also to provide safety for Gragas, because Gragas can get invaded, as we mentioned in Champion Select. Gragas doesn't want to get invaded. He wants to just, you know, jungle it up, get to level 4, no stress. Javan is now showing into the mid lane. Oh, Ignite is on, but Showmaker survives. He is in the clear. Xmithie passed the ward, but did the sweeper. He did the sweeperoo. So this is very positive. Showmaker manages to keep flash though, but needs to base because he's too low HP. He knows he can get comboed by LeBlanc and potentially die. So he's just basing right away. LeBlanc is trying to push this in. This is a cannon wave, so it's going to take a bit of time. She has no dematerializer. This wave now crashes. It's going to be a cannon. Yasuo might lose the cannon and maybe one more creep. So it's not too bad for Yasuo, but still quite some initiative. Oh, he gets the cannon XP. Whoa! But of course he still loses some creeps because some of the creeps died to the wave. Blah, 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 blah. $15 CS, no item, big item advantage here for Jensen because he managed to push the wave in before he based, and Yasuo based on 8 CS. So this is definitely an advantage here for Jensen. Very big deal that Showmaker manages to, of course, base. Managed to keep flash. I completely spaced out because I wanted to go to the next thought. My next thought was here that CodeJJ is trolling. Here, E the other direction always. Doublelift is not in position to go. Okay, still good trade because level 2, honestly, Damwon can't do anything. But the reason I'm saying he's trolling is because he doesn't E backwards. I don't like Alistar, fucking Galio players that E the other direction. Here you E the other direction and it's better. CodeJJ gets away with no damage done to him because, yeah, Damwon's bot lane don't have damage. So yeah, I was harsh by saying CodeJJ is trolling, but he should E the other direction. I like it more. It's better, it's faster, it's more safe. If enemy has tenacity, you will always land your E. It's the better way of doing it. Ask the Galio one tricks. Vladimir is in good state. Javan being spotted on mid lane is a very positive thing for him. Where did these pink wards come from? Let's take a look. So Yasuo put one pink ward and then he put it very far up, and then Gragas put his... Actually, it's just one pink. Then Gragas put one pink. So full vision on top side. Just creating safety for Nuguri because he wants to make use of this cull. He wants to use his Klepto. He wants to play like a maniac. And this secures that for him completely. Now they know Javan's on bottom side. Bottom has to play respectful. Yasuo can hover into top, but he's a melee champ, so hovering really doesn't mean anything for him. He needs to be on the wave anyway. Even if he plays on the top side, he can get ganked. As long as Showmaker doesn't get ganked this game, that one's going to flow easily. Big thing though, Team Liquid can itemize heavily MR and just focus everything on Showmaker. Very difficult to play a team fight against this team as Jarvan, honestly. I mean, as Yasuo. Very hard. I play a lot of Yasuo, and it's my biggest one trick. I don't know how I made that sound with my mouth, but anyway. I'm a big Yasuo one trick, and playing against this team is quite difficult. Very difficult. Kai'Sa is one of the worst ones. Galio is rough. You don't have cleanse. You don't want to buy Mercuries because you need a attack speed cap on Yasuo. Otherwise, you are trolling. Attack speed cap allows you to do so many different tricks on Yasuo that make him a lot stronger than noobs think he is. You know, you can like EQ ult, EQ flash ult. It's like EQ flash EQ ult is what I wanted to say. Nuguri low HP. He's gonna Klepto it up. Impact looking for his Q. Good dodge from Nuguri. Pull on the second one. No E ready for Impact because it's rank 1 E and he has no CDR. Nuguri's gonna TP back now. He's gonna catch the wave. Impact's gonna be forced to TP back as well, most likely. Oh, Nuguri's staying. He's not TPing. Xmithie might look for dive, but he's getting spotted by every pink in the jungle. Finds one. This is another dirty pink. This is a dirty pink because no jungle is gonna walk past. They walk past it, but not in the bush. And this is like a weird habit that you need to learn as a jungler, but it's always going to waste your time. So if you do it every time you pass this bush, you're gonna waste time, right? So you need to judge it. When Yasuo went missing here, he put a pink ward. What is the situation? He found one pink, so maybe he reads it as, oh, okay, I'm safe. I'm not spotted anymore. But there's still a pink ward up his ass on the red side jungle. Needlessly large road by Nuguri. That is a big fuck you in the face of impact. And this large road maybe is the most cost efficient item you could buy if you compare it to like a Kindle Gem and Amplifying Tome. It is a fine buy. I said it's a finger, but honestly it's okay. It's just that he has no CDR in his build, and his next base is going to be worse than what it could have been because of no Fiendish Codex buy or something like this. But maybe Rush is Spellbinder. So this is awarded. Xmithy is going to take a lot of damage. Down one. Walking in here. Xmithy level 4. Oh, Corsair cannot flash while he's charging. Xmithy EQing in. That's a mistake. That's a mistake for sure. LeBlanc is first, but she's low mana. Down one are just giving this up. Okay. Okay, bold play from Team Liquid. I like it. They respect the fact that Jensen has prio. They give it up, and Jensen is playing well so far. Showmaker was in a rough trade just before we saw it. And that HP put him low, and Jensen is playing well so far. Showmaker needs to have room to play aggro, and it seems like Showmaker has not had any room to play aggro. He's going to jump back. Jensen has no W now. Maybe this is an opportunity. No, it's not. W is ready now for Jensen. He's backing up. He's playing on the fake pressure. Very well played here from Jensen. Jensen world's buff. Okay. Okay, impact. 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 Nuguri has pull. Nuguri has pull. All good. All good. All good. Oh yeah, it doesn't have pull. I lied. He pulled. Okay, okay. So trade. If Vladimir can sustain here, he's happy. Jensen has mana problems. So let's take a breather, because we're just talking. We're skipping a lot of points. Yasuo, needs to play super aggro to win against LeBlanc. It's tricky. Team Liquid managed to get that first gank, and Xmithy was in fog. He was farming on bottom side, and then he was spotted on top side, and Xmithy has been hovering around mid lane quite a lot. So Team Liquid are playing this out very well. They know bottom matchup is in their favor, so as long as they get mid prio, they can secure a dragon, which they did. They gave it up because Jensen got a good trade onto Showmaker with the pressure from Xmithy, and then they translated that into Drake. It looked dangerous because Xmithy took a lot of damage from it, but Jensen had such a big prio that they could take it. So Team Liquid is playing very, very well here. I like it. So far, so good. And Impact is fighting back, which is impressive. It's good, but Vladimir is a scaling champion. He's going to scale more and more. The big advantage Impact has is the fact that he can itemize MR freely and not feel bad about it, because enemy is full magic damage except this Yasuo. This Yasuo is not getting ahead. We have to look now when Gragas is level 6, if they can find room to find some deadly combinations like Tupac and Big L onto LeBlanc. Or LeBlanc, as some might say. LeBlanc. Nuguri. Going for the Kleptos. Pool is on. Pool is on. Okay, doesn't go for that last auto. Impact. Calling out the bullshit and Nuguri is throwing at you. Nuguri is still an enigma. I put him very high on my list because I've been very impressed by his mechanical skill, but is it something that will last? We haven't seen Nuguri against the likes of an Impact or the Shy yet. This is Nuguri's first international showing besides, of course, Rift Rivals. So we shall see. Bottom managed to recover in CS somehow. I saw Vegas CS just growing and growing now, and now it's equal. That's very positive for Vegas, because Vegas scales like a monster. And LeBlanc might be tricky to play against Vega later on. LeBlanc was, of course, 4th pick. Veigar, Alistair was locked last. Okay, we see a gang coming in. Oh, Xmithy. Xmithy, okay. Oh, look at Xmithy's mechanics, man. Oof. Nice. Very nice, Xmithy. Very nice gank. Let's take a look at that again. That one feels very safe here, but boom, Xmithy shows up, chooses a very good angle here. So this is something that a lot of junglers don't do. He comes from this angle because, of course, you're closer to the lane from here than you are from here. This position is very easy to avoid, but here you're coming from an angle where you cut that one off. So this is super nice. This is something I'm going to use. This is something I haven't really thought about, but Xmithy does it very well. Down one, boom, smash, flash, very nice. Here, maybe if Nuclear flashes right away and doesn't get hit by the W of Kai'Sa, she cannot ult and all is good. Just Nuclear, maybe if he flashes this, Jarvan ult is going to come down and then maybe they can kill Jarvan because Alistar is going to W the Jarvan into the tower and then maybe it's better. Like here, imagine he flashes, Kai'Sa cannot commit the same way, okay? Jarvan ults, Alistar W's the Jarvan, boom. There is nothing to jump for Kai'Sa, and then all of a sudden we might have a different play. So imagine here, boom, EQ, Veigar flashes, Jarvan ults, right? Alistar W's Jarvan into the tower, flash Q, combo with Veigar. Kai'Sa will be late to the party, Galio might ult, this might be, there might be room for some outplay here for Damwon. But Xmithie plays it very well. EQ into flash is very nice. Maybe if this flash, the Kai'Sa W, and Jarvan ults, Kai'Sa cannot come into the fight. CoreJJ will be far away, he's not gonna ult, and there is no flash, W flash or anything from Galio. So this could be a situation where Damwon could potentially punish. But nevertheless, Team Liquid, good mechanics here from Xmithie, punishes. What we're talking about is a very deep scenario where we assume perfect play. Even in that scenario, maybe it doesn't play out as I imagine it. But it's still important to consider. Very important to consider. Because, you know, maybe his instinct is, I can't flash because it's Jarvan, I'm just going to waste it. Which is okay as well. Not the end of the day. Assuming from the state of the rest of the map, Canyon didn't manage to accomplish too much. While Xmithie managed to find this gank, Cannon just farming away, is going to pick up the blue. The 2v zone mid lane needs to be activated because Showmaker needs to play aggro. Because Jensen, if he gets to do more and more combos, he gets to W and auto, and Showmaker doesn't get to stack his passive, doesn't get to stack his fleet footwork, doesn't get to trade aggressively whenever he W's forward, then Yasuo loses this matchup. Pure isolated 1v1, Yasuo wins. Jungle, impact, Yasuo can lose. So if LeBlanc can trade for free, which is very easy. Oh, okay, impact. Oh, impact. Prove me wrong, baby. Okay, deadly combination, boys. Boom. That's what Damon have been looking for. Jensen, his neck gets cracked in half as impact. Shows off some major skill. Damwon with a lot of patience. Damwon in their games and play-ons, early game hasn't been their largest kind of vocal point of strength. They've always been this kind of slow, waiting for their timer. Boom, crack the neck of the enemy. Boom, you find that timer, you start to snowball the game out of control. This might be the beginning. But at the same time, Nuguri burned flash. Impact. Showing off big time here on a nerfed Aatrox. Of course, it's a Vladimir blind pick. So we just wanted to check here if Team Liquid have the proper response, and it seems like Aatrox is doing fine. So Impact doing very well. Impact world buff. Jensen, Xmithie. I think Xmithie is playing very well. Jensen used that pressure, but now when the gank came in, how will Jensen change now? Because LeBlanc is a mighty fine champion against these. Oh, Nuguri with the pool. Now Impact is gonna slowly chip away on Vladimir with the EQs that are gonna be guaranteed hits if you play well. No pool is ready. You know, if this was a different team or a different kind of situation, then a lot of teams would dive Vladimir that plays so fucking recklessly. Nuguri is pooling perma, he flashed in lane, he's pooling all over and over. Xmithie is very busy, right? I'm just giving a contrast here and giving support to Impact because in a lot of cases he doesn't get any resources from his team. And I've been very harsh with Impact. So this is a very good showing so far. Veigar is in good state. He has the Glacial Augment, has an item finished. He's a bit stronger than Kai'Sa now if you compare item efficiency, but Kai'Sa is an AD carry, of course, so we will have to wait and see. They fulfill two completely different roles, so it's always hard to compare, but we look at what the... No! Okay, Doublelift losing his flash, very big deal. That's a rough one right here. Oh. I like it. So no combo, Canyon, no E. And there's the ultimate. Very nice from Team Liquid. Very nice. No hesitation. Let's see how it goes though. Flash. Like TP comes in, Impact TPs. Nuguri really wants to TP, I mean base before he TPs. So he's base now, bought items. The taunt. Holy, the Galio Jarvan combo is very dirty when enemy has no flashes. Impact comes in, Showmaker is gonna die here. Nuclear, no spells. Oh, CoJJ with the flash. The flash W. Now he eat the right direction. Respect. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting fight. Let's take a step back. Started off with Doublelift getting caught. He felt very safe in this space because his team is right behind him, but he could not stay. So the fact that he got to flash away is a very big deal. But then afterwards, Canyon works up a bit too far. He knows that there's no flash here on Gragas. So Xmithy commits. Gragas has no flash. He flashed earlier to kill Jensen. Jensen is in position, but so is Showmaker. The TP comes earlier from Impact because he started basing earlier, because he pushed in the wave. Nuguri starts basing later. TP of Impact comes right away. He bought items. Vladimir is a bit later here because he didn't finish his recall yet. Now he finishes recall, starts TPing right away. Recall is on. He has Spellbinder, not stacked. Beryl is in the fight, but we can see the CC chain here is so dirty. We had the knock from Galio, boom, into the taunt of Galio, into the E. Alistar and Gragas were CC'd for a good 5 seconds there. Very, very strong combination that Team Liquid have found useful. So really good fight. Xmithy with a very good engage. Xmithy has been very impressive in this game so far. I like it. So I put Team Liquid as my second, IG as my first in this group. Because I think Team Liquid match up quite well against Damwon, in the sense that I don't think Damwon are explosive enough in the early game to punish Jensen and Damwon, and it seems like Team Liquid actually has worked on some of their weaknesses. Another thing is with Team Liquid is that they're coming in to the World Championship stronger than ever. People like to meme about Team Liquid and their past performances at the World Championship, and it's been very poor. But to be honest, last year Team Liquid had Pobelter and Ole. And that's okay to me. But right now, CoJJ and Jensen is a pretty decent upgrade. It's a decent upgrade for sure. And Jensen played out his matchup fine, but then he got snapped in half. This is a great fight. Jensen is playing on Prior well. And I've been criticizing Team Liquid very hard, and I'm okay to be wrong. Completely okay to be wrong. This is cool. CoJJ with the E, the right direction now, but he dies. Maybe it was the wrong direction this time, because he could end up closer to the other side and maybe dodge a turret shot. But you know, the reason you want to E the other direction is because Galio's E is also a bit of a push, you know? You push the enemy into the side you want him to be in, you know? We got a lane swap in all of this. Rift Herald is on. Both Drakes are down. Team Liquid with 2 Infernal Drakes. It's beautiful. Jensen, if you can base now for a Luden's Echo, that's going to be great. PD is ready on Yasuo. He's going to reach attack speed cap very soon. This is very dangerous. What on earth are they doing? They're starting Rift Herald like this. This is very greedy. I don't like this at all from Damwon. They're trying to group from one side. Team Liquid are a bit split. Team Liquid have no Galio ultimates. This is what Damwon are trying to emphasize on. Enemy team has no deadly combination. We can look to one-shot someone instead of getting one-shotted. So I guess they're just using this time, and this is why they're forcing hard. This is something we saw throughout the day, where enemy are forcing based off cooldowns. Let's see if it works out. I'm not too sure. Jensen Wing out. Hex Flash not working out. Right now Team Liquid are a bit split. Very low HP on Rift here. It's gonna reset. Reset. One more tick here. One more tick. Can they get it? Can they get it? Oh my goodness. The smite! The smite on the auto of Jarvan. Boom. He smited right as the auto landed. He understood the animation better than Xmithy, and Canyon does some juicy plays here. Damwon right here are in a better position. The only difficult part here is that Veigar might be in trouble. So we have to see here, Veigar is in trouble, Vladimir can fend for himself. If Veigar can maybe use his little item here, Glacial Augment, maybe slow them down and get into a position is good. But here, Veigar is in danger, no flash. So let's pay attention to how Nuclear's position develops. Here, already a combo. If they commit all in, they can one-shot, of course, the Jarvan. But if he gets out, he can stopwatch and maybe they can get a good fight. CoJJ is also going to counter-engage. So honestly, this looks quite good for Team Liquid. Both top laners are here on time. Vladimir has better items than Aatrox, so we have to see how much Aatrox can do in this fight. If Aatrox can carry, then I can imagine it can be good. But honestly, getting sandwiched here, I have a bad feeling. So I'm predicting a win here for Team Liquid. Just because Javan has stopwatch, KoJJ can counter engage, and Doublelift is gonna hit for free here. Unless they keep ultimate and maybe Canyon finds a huge Gragas ult and they could commit on Kai'Sa, and then it would be amazing here if Gragas ult flies here and they can find a good ultimate. But here I'm just worried about Veigar. So what's gonna happen? Let's see. Okay, Xmithie with the stopwatch. Good combination. Nuclear staying safe. Nuclear staying safe. Ult on one. Showmaker die. 1 for 1. 1 for 1. Xmithie staying alive. Gragas. Oh, blue smite. Okay. Let's rewind that tape. Nuclear finding ways to stay alive. Here I thought he's in danger. I thought Nuclear's in danger here. He eat here. I see Nuclear being dead. But because I'm just thinking here, Team Liquid just combo the Veigar and he dies. I thought they're just gonna snap him in half, but he's just chilling away. He's a leprechaun. He's chilling on the rainbow. Aatrox eased into the Veigar, which is very bad here. Impact. He just fucking EQs and goes right into the stun. So that's a disappointment right there. Here, Doublelift is hitting. They are peeling for Doublelift. That was the plan. But I think here they can one-shot and then they can play the fight slowly and then they can win. But they ran into the stun and I think Team Liquid could have played this a lot better. Nuclear got away with murder here. Got away with murder. Team Liquid's mindset was to peel back, fight here on the combination here. But the Veigar E is so beautifully placed, so Aatrox and LeBlanc cannot combo here. Look at this. This Veigar E denies Jensen from W-Ring onto all these three people, because this would be, if it wasn't for this Veigar E, I would agree. Boom, go there. But this Veigar E saves them, and then because of that, they need to one-shot Nuclear here. And then they didn't. They got zoned by this Veigar E. Impact dies. Team Liquid here, Xmithie low HP, no flash from earlier fight. Or from this fight, honestly. Not from earlier fight. And then Damwon get away for one for two. And of course Canyon stole the Rift Herald, where Team Liquid were going for the finish. I thought it was a bit crazy that Damwon started it, but it worked out. Mid-tower here, they're going for it, looking for the first tower gold for Nuguri. They can definitely get it. Nuguri now very, very strong. He is starting to hurt. All this greed, I would love to just press X here and just see how much gold Vladimir has made off of the cull. But I think that's what's keeping them even in gold here. Once again, magic resistance is such an effective buy here for Team Liquid. And as long as they can deal with Yasuo in the team fights, then MR is going to win out in the long run. So we see this fight again. Boom. A goes down. They cannot fight together. Showmaker, he is deep. Jensen finishes him off. And Nuclear gets away with murder. Xmithie gets comboed. And yeah, very nice placed here from Nuclear E, saving his team from WR of Luden, Zeko, LeBlanc. Could be crazy. Could be very crazy. Okay, so we fell behind the live portion of the broadcast. So let's continue. Veigar item gets highlighted. He has the keystone to match it. Nuguri on side is going to lose hard against LeBlanc, because LeBlanc can just damage him for free. And Chain goes through pool. Very unique Gragas build, but he just doesn't want to go for penetration because he knows enemies going to have a lot of MR. He's sad about it. I wonder if Nuguri is just going straight up for a Void Staff now. Nuguri, very cocky here in the top lane. It is unbelievable how cocky Nuguri is playing. The wave is getting pushed in. Nuguri is gonna die. It's just another way to die. Trading side, Nuguri super greedy. The entire game, super greedy. I've lost a lot of my Nuguri hype, honestly. But let's see if it pays off. Vladimir is championing the scale so well. Maybe that extra wave trading for death. Maybe that gold is going to be more efficient on you. Who knows? Spellbinder now. Let's see if Nuguri goes for Void Staff. He went for a coin. He sold Cull, bought a coin. Ancient coin. I don't know what the upgrade is called. Nevertheless, Damwon scaling away on Veigar. Still the problem of magic resistance. You see a Negatron Cloak now on Jarvan. He's just gonna try to stay alive. Full MR on Galio. Jensen also can itemize a Banshee. It's great against this team. Great against the Gragas. Good against Vladimir as well. Hard for him to proc it without committing all the way. Team Liquid now in position for this mountain. These Drakes are lining up perfectly for Team Liquid. They are in good position. They don't care about mid wave because honestly, first mid tower is dead anyway, so it doesn't matter if this mid wave crashes. If any team commits here, they can flank. Here, Vladimir is on the flank. Nuguri. Double if no ultimate. Nuguri is trying to Q and regen up. I'm just looking at Nuguri. I didn't see what's going on here. Xmithie EQs in, ult on a lot of people. Everyone flashes out. Actually, Galio ult got cancelled. Did it get cancelled? Galio ult didn't get cancelled. He just arrived late. Can't be disabled. Procs the E of Veigar right away and doesn't get stunned afterwards. The Veigar E is very dangerous as counter engage, but here you can see the problem when Team Liquid team fight and all of their tools are being flashed, which is perfect. You know, if for the next fight, Jarvan Galio combo is going to be very deadly because here 3 flashes were expended. Alistar flashed in, and then 2 people flashed away right away. Here, boom, combo, Alistar with the flash in, boom, to W the Aatrox out, boom, Q to peel for his team, and everyone else flashes. So Beryl going for the hero play, but this hero play doesn't help so much in a scenario where his team all flash out. Showmaker is in position to move out, no problem. Beryl is going for a hero play that's not necessary. His team is flashing out. You know, he's dead. He can stay alive, stay in this combo and save combo. He can just stay here, wait, don't flash, and then go when the time is right. Nuguri was forgotten. Nuguri was TPing there, was something that was supposed to be caught, but then he walked away. And then now, let's see if it matters though. Let's see if it matters. Gragas ult lands, everyone's low HP. But the thing is, you know, Damwon don't have a lot of effective DPS. They have burst, but they don't have a lot of effective DPS. So if a lot of these targets are low HP and they've used all of their cooldowns, all of a sudden it doesn't matter. Team Liquid is going to stay in this fight. So everyone flashes out and Beryl flashes in. He dies right away. So Beryl could have stayed. He could have been in this, kept flash, let Team Liquid commit a bit further. Then Nuguri could come slide in from the side. Beryl could flash timing with Vladimir. But now Beryl is dead and he accomplished nothing. Nuguri goes in now. He chunks Doublelift, but Doublelift stays alive very, very well and pretty. Gragas steals the Drake. Positive, but that's not the main focus right now because we have a team fight that might lead into maybe an Asher. But it's very early in the game. 19. So maybe no. From this position, Team Liquid are very unhealthy, but a lot of burst damage has been used from Nuclear, from Damwon already. So here, they're playing slow. Jensen gets killed. Very important. He gets the combo. Showmaker gets ult off. It's so important. Holy shit. Look Showmaker playing here. Showmaker Qs, doesn't ult. So here they get out of range. I think that's why Showmaker doesn't ult. Or out of vision, not out of range. Showmaker is so low HP here. PD saves his life. He gets taunted. It's very rough to play Yasuo against this. So that's why I'm a bit impressed. Nuguri peels a lot. Here he gets taunted. He survived. EQ. So EQ, E ult. Nuguri is farming Klepto. Okay. What could Team Liquid do better here? Because it looked quite good. But then this combination from Damwon, Nuguri was crazy. He peeled off, and then the fact that Yasuo doesn't die here is so fucking crazy. It's so fucking crazy that he gets ult off. It's so fucking dirty. And then here Doublelift walks in, but Nuclear saved an ult for him. Us right into the forehead, and Doublelift ults right into the Veigar E. Well, the fact that Nuguri just got forgotten here is a big problem. Nuguri also peeling away and surviving after doing all this damage, and then the fact that Showmaker just fucking stays alive, it's so fucking nasty. Could Doublelift ult in earlier? Because here Doublelift could have just ulted in earlier. If he wants to go, he should have went already, and he should have helped them finish off Yasuo here. Xmithy should have also gone. Smithy here is running away. Why is he running? Why are you running? Why? Why are you running? Here, stay in the fight. Stay in the fight. Stay with your bros. And then you EQ to fucking Mozambique. This was rough to watch. Rough to watch. I think this fight was one of mechanical skill here. It could have gone either way. After Beryl entered, and then Nuguri just was forgotten. He was forgotten, and then he found the flank, cut him in half. It was tough to deal with Nuguri in this position, because if Kai'Sa had ult there, then Nuguri would have died initially on the TP. But I think maybe they should have chased him out completely, but then maybe enemy gets mounted. Like here he gets chunked to fuck. Like look, if LeBlanc commits on him, like look. LeBlanc can definitely connect here. WRQ. Pool. Could have been something. Could have been something. Nuguri gets just Q for free, and he walks up here like nothing happens. Beryl inted. Every part of his team here flashed out, and even though Damwon won this fight, we need to pay attention to the next one, because no flashes on a lot of people means that Jarvan and Galio combo becomes more and more deadly. Here, I think Doublelift straight up should just fucking ult it right now. Ult right now, here. Here, right here. Why am I pointing on the screen all the time? Here, right here. Ult here, and fight. And then Xmithy, don't run. Punch, 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 punch. If they hit you, it's perfect. If they hit you, it's fucking perfect. Don't fucking run. And then this fucking EQ to Mozambique was just terrible. Terrible EQ. And then Kai'Sa just straight up ulted into the Veigar E. Was a disaster. And then now, you know, it's just fucking rough fight. So here, the next thing we need to look for is Team Liquid. If they don't punish or gain some value of the fact that Damwon used all of their flashes, the next fight when Damwon has all flashes up, this game is fucking over. So right now they're on a ticking time bomb. If Team Liquid don't find a fight that gives them the Nashor, then this Vladimir is just going to take over the game. Still, it's not, I'm saying it a bit too harsh, because still they have the option of itemizing MR and be very happy with it. But Veigar, Vladimir scaling is still nasty, no matter how much you try to avoid it. And right now Vladimir has Void Staff. He saw the problem ahead of time, and he is super happy. Super happy. We have a Zhonya on two people. Zhonya on Gragas, Zhonya on Veigar, which is, speaking of items, a big counter to Galio Jarvan as well. Galio Jarvan is a composition that really falls off. It's a mid-game team fighting composition if you don't get those combos going for you, and they don't put you in a position where you snowball. A composition like Damwon's is going to outscale you and win. Zhonya's is a very good buy. Very, very strong buy. Mid-prio situation should be in whoever has more numbers. Here Damwon can walk up. Doublelift playing a bit risky, but respecting the distance here of Beryl. Beryl on Alistar. Maybe he's gonna play this entire World Championship, 18 games of Alistar, if they win it all. Wouldn't be surprised. Nuclear playing something else than Kai'Sa for the first time in a long time. I'm just joking, he plays all the shit, but it's a meme here in the Mibdi household. Jensen tries to find the combo. Pulverizer Beryl gives him Aftershock, and he walks away unscathed. Boom. This Veigar makes it very difficult for LeBlanc to fight. Yasuo doesn't necessarily need to go first, and he can play these fights very, very slow. And as long as Team Liquid don't use their spells, Showmaker can play it slow, and he can wait for Damwon's what are they called? They can wait for the glacial augment to pick someone. Maybe they can find a combo and hit someone slowly, and wait for Team Liquid to engage first, because that's what they need to do. Damwon have the better poke and the better range, and they need to keep distance. Team Liquid want to hard commit. Nuguri is playing very risky here. Nuguri no flash. Nuguri might be solo killed. Barrel is here. Oh my goodness. Nuguri. Impact finds the situation. Damwon Nuguri is shouting for his team. His team reacts. Showmaker is in trouble. Oh my goodness. Team Liquid are gonna do Nash. They find the fight when enemy has no flash, and they're gonna do Nash. Canyon, can you steal? Canyon, can you steal? I doubt it, but you should probably try. He's not going to try. Holy, Team Liquid find the fight off of Impact's trap. Nuguri face checks and fucking rounds it down. Honestly, Nuguri, what kind of it's the biggest fucking coin flip player I've seen in a game in a long time. Nuguri is either doing the play that wins the game, or he's fucking throwing the game. Because here he gets caught, he gets away because his teammate runs after him, but Showmaker gets caught in the process because everyone here, look at the minimap, everyone's collapsing. Nuguri is 1 HP and his whole team is running after. But it looks almost like they're hesitating. Showmaker is very slow here and he gets caught by the Joven EQ. Maybe if he ran right away it would be better, but here Showmaker, no flash, gets caught and he dies. Barrel is also dead because he tried to commit, and Vladimir is already low HP, and Aatrox survives it all. So Impact, what a smurf of a game. Impact is playing fucking good. Impact is playing good. Very nice. This pick is paying off. Very nice. Nuguri is 2 coin flip. Boom. Nuguri, here we go again. Here we go again. Canyon. Canyon. Okay. Damwon now in trouble. In trouble against this Nashor. We see a very good 1-3-1 here from Team Liquid, and they're spreading the pressure across the map. LeBlanc is on bottom. They're pushing mid, getting the prio, moving into bottom. Very difficult to clear these baroned up minions. And Damwon are not the ones that can engage so easily without Nuguri and his TP. So right now, the play for Damwon is to find the flank once again for Nuguri and find the engage. But that is easier said than done. The flashes are coming up, so Damwon might be advantageous in the next team fight. We need to keep in mind that still Team Liquid have some champions that fall off. Still, Galio, even though he falls off, I think he is very good into Vladimir and Yasuo. So in this case, maybe he doesn't fall off so hard because enemy doesn't have any Mercuries, doesn't have any tenacity, and those taunts can be very deadly. So here, the fact that Damwon have flashes is going to be very beneficial. If Galio doesn't get to gap close and he's not on top of enemies, then of course he's not gonna find any crazy W's. Oh, is that Incarnation? The Ignite is popping. He's alive. Okay. Team Liquid playing a very tight and consistent game. Some mechanical misplays here and there, but they are punishing Damwon when they are bullshitting. Because Damwon, they are good, but they are also bullshitters. They're doing a lot of things that they shouldn't get away with. And Team Liquid are calling them out. You don't bullshit Team Liquid. That's something that I said in my team preview as well. Team Liquid, if you do shit, they're gonna fuck you up. If you do shit, they're gonna fuck you up. That's what Team Liquid does well. Any team that is inconsistent or shows any signs of fucking weakness, Team Liquid is gonna come for you, man. It's all about making sure that you play steady and clean against Team Liquid because they punish mistakes and they do that well. And in a tournament where a lot of teams are considered question marks like Damwon, G2 or whoever else, IG, that's a very positive trait to have. I think the same about Cloud9. What the North American teams bring in terms of Cloud9 and Team Liquid is a sense of consistency that a lot of other regions lack. And I think this is more of a style choice, like the SKT choice and the Korean choice, or not the Korean choice, more SKT choice and Cloud9 and Team Liquid choice, making safe plays, making safe things, making sure you get safe value. The fact that SKT are so successful with it is because individually they're fucking insane. SK Telecom and Team Liquid are lacking a bit on this side. Even though Impact has had a great game, Xmithie has some great game, but you can see some of the mechanical slip-ups showing up in the more even fights. Team Liquid are finding when the fact that they are a bit mechanically weaker is compensated by the fact that they are able to find good fights, because Damwon there slipped up, Nuguri face checked, and they got hard punished for it. Still here, if they can't break any inhibitor, Damwon still scale very well, and if they manage to get a good fight with flashes on, and the fight is impactful when they use their flashes, all of a sudden Team Liquid's lead here with the Nash, it's not going to be good enough for them to win. Because Jarvan is countered by flash, guys, we all know that. Void Staffs are coming up, the magic resistance win condition is going to be lost on all of us. So here we continue, here we continue, here we continue. Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen, I'm a bit nervous. Canyon sitting in a bush, Xmithie playing it cool, getting Randu and Zoman to counteract some of that Yasuo damage. A lot of HP, Xmithie quite fed on this Jarvan. It's rare you see Jarvan's getting enough money to buy items. Executioner's calling. Nuguri is regenerating a lot of that damage. He is capped on CDR, is he? No, he is not. He has 10, 10, 10. He has 35. So he's missing 10%. Going for that cap. This build of Vladimir is very reliant on flash. Nuguri is very impactful with his flash. I think the Shy has a better Vladimir than Nuguri though. Okay, Xmithie taking a lot of damage. You see the Void Stab is showing through. Jensen's backing off. The Banshee is very good here. Because even if Veigar E is down, LeBlanc can now W through it, proc Banshee, and then still make things happen in the fight. Also here, if Alistar combos her, she has more time to W back. If like she wins maybe a couple of milliseconds. Nash has started, Kai'Sa has a lot of damage. Oh, it's a bait, it's a bait, it's a bait. Okay, combo, Xmithie getting one-shotted. Windwall is open. Xmithie, combo! Oh! Okay, okay. Okay. Oh, that sucks. That's so sad. Oh man. If CoJJ got the ult off on Xmithie while he was in the pit, then this would have been so deadly. But CoJJ, his ult is on the outside because he's passing it now, and Xmithie is outside. And then Xmithie goes back in, and the Galio ult didn't hit anyone. Because here it looked really nasty. I thought the Galio ult was going to come down and hit 3 people, and Xmithie survives, and he gets the EQ off. I thought it would be a crazy situation, but the wind wall denies a lot of the double of damage. And then the combo here of Galio Jarvan doesn't do a lot of damage. Jensen! Oh! Oh! Double lift 2! Ho! Jensen smurfed here. So the fact that they get away with so much here, Xmithie still has his Gargoyle Stoneplate on. He didn't use it. He didn't get to use it. Or maybe he did use it. Maybe I'm blind. Dude, if he used it at the beginning of the combo, he used it but very late. So it doesn't matter too much. I don't know if he used it, honestly. If he uses it the moment the Alistar combo comes in, he survives longer. That could be nasty. But then they're committing here on a fucking Jarvan. Committing on Jarvan, and Vladimir is in no position to fight this. Where the fuck does he TP? There's no Vladimir flank, so Kai'Sa can damage it for free. He also is also using all of his spells onto their Jarvan. And Kai'Sa is in such a good position here to fight. Doublelift is positioned super well. He gets past, boom, Showmaker's low HP, and then look at the Jensen damage here. W. Oh! Ooh. That's a 2KR right there. My goodness. And I was just complaining about how Team Liquid are a bit mechanically worse in these fights, but this is a massive delivery. Nuguri has flash. He's going to lose the flash here most likely. Don't use your flash. Don't use your flash, brother. Oh, Q. Oh! Very well played from Team Liquid. Very well played from Team Liquid. I just want to highlight something here, you know. Take a look at this. 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 I had a dream telling me Damwon is gonna flop and TL and IG make it out. Change your pick'ems right now. Right now. Right now. Boom. Team Liquid. Team Liquid. Very well done. But Damwon don't know how to choose their fights. Nuguri making a lot of game costing mistakes here. Team Liquid, some of the fights could mechanically be played better, but here very well executed from Doublelift, and impact on the flank came in right after the W and R of LeBlanc that did a nasty amount of damage. Doublelift saw the opportunity to ult in without getting cock blocked by a Veigar E. He learned from that mistake, and wonderful game from Team Liquid. Very impressive. Team Liquid is a team that maybe is a bit underrated. They're coming into this tournament with heavy upgrades in mid and support. So this is exciting. This is very exciting. I still think IG and Team Liquid are going to make it out. I think IG and Team Liquid is going to be the matchup to watch. Damwon really needs to clean up a lot of things here. They are making a lot of mistakes. They have an early game that is very inactive. They made their first play at around 10 minutes. And they had some good fights that showed their mechanical prowess of Showmaker and Nuguri, but that wasn't enough this time because Nuguri also made a lot of mistakes. So honestly, crazy game so far, crazy game, and I'm looking forward to more. Wow, Team Liquid delivering big time, very nice.